Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with all of you today. We are going to be diving into the intuitive oracle for the second time and seeing what Spirit has to say for you. Just want to remind you Pisces that I do have private readings you can find the link in my description box. I have 1, 2, or 3 pre-recorded options for you. 1, 2, or 3 questions, pre-recorded options for you. Just make sure when you do send in your questions that you go ahead and give me a good detailed description of what you're going through, rather than just a simple question like, what is coming in next for this relationship? Tell me about the relationship. Tell me about what you're going through with your home situation. Tell me what's going on at work. It really helps me out as far as getting to know the ins and outs of your situation, since we can't meet up live right now. For those of you who do not know why we can't meet up live, I used to have live options, but I just had a baby in March. Check us out on my community post. I put up a picture of us on there. But she's only 10 weeks old, and I cannot do lives as of right now because I need a little extra time just to record your videos and, so that we're not disturbed during our time together. But hopefully in the future, I can do lives again. All right, Pisces, let's dive in. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the highest white crescent light, what do you have in store for the Pisces today? What do they need to know? We're going to pull 4 cards. First one says energetic sensitivity. I will show all of these up close. If you can't see yet, don't worry. I always do list timestamps as well if you do not like to watch Oracle or you want to jump back to this after the tarot. You have divine protection, inner strength, and last card is empowered decisions. All right. So the first card here is energetic sensitivity. It says your sensitivity to energy is your intuitive gift. Embrace it. You have divine protection. You are divinely protected. Trust each step of your intuition. And it's funny because we've had a I am supported and protected mantra on the desk for a little while. So they're harping on the protection at this time. Inner strength. Intuition thrives on inner strength. Trust yourself more. And empowered decisions. Intuition empowers your decisions. Trust your inner compass. So Pisces, the energy that I'm getting from this right now is you're having a difficult time making a decision. I don't know what that decision is. It's going to be different for absolutely every one of you. But whatever is going on in your life, your energy is being affected by the energy of those around you, by people in your circle, in your sphere. And I feel this energy, especially with looking at this person here kind of on the edge of this cliff. You may want to go in a different direction than where everyone else wants to go or what everyone else wants to do, or there's just an option, I feel like right now, for you to go on a different path than the people around you. It is going to require some inner strength to do this. You may feel like you're having to move mountains at times, or how in the world am I going to have, this situation come to be, or make this move, or start this business, or relocate myself, like whatever the case is for you. How will I get this new job or make this money? But you are making empowered decisions because your intuition has guided you here. Your intuition has told you this is exactly what you need to do. And your energy is no longer aligned. It says energetic sensitivity to the people that you've been around. And in order for you, bottom of the deck, to achieve this place of balance and harmony, and it says inner balance amplifies your intuition. Stay in harmony with yourself. So in order for you to actually live the life that you know you need to live, to balance the scales, to bring in more truth and clarity to your life, more harmony and happiness to your life, you have to make decisions that put you at the center of whatever you're deciding on. So I do feel like a lot of you, whatever you're going through, this decision might seem selfish, or this decision might seem odd to others. But to you, it brings in harmony, it brings in peace, it brings in joy. And so you just have to have the strength to go through this and understand that you're being divinely led and you will be divinely protected. And whatever this decision is, so let's dive into the tarot and see if we can get some clarity on what this is. But you have a lot of support. I see a phoenix rising from the ashes in that card there. I don't know if that's really what it is, but that's what I see. So it is a transformative period for you. A lot will be burned down. I saw the high priestess. Yeah, a lot gets burned down, but it brings in more prosperity for you later. Because you definitely might be feeling like you're in this Five of Pentacles energy right now. All right, Spirit guys, current situation for whatever this decision is that Pisces needs to make. Current situation. We have the Emperor. So you're taking your power back. And in a lot of ways, I see you building an empire or building a structure, building some type of foundation for your future. The Emperor is a very strong, steady, and noble card. And there's an energy here that it requires strength to do what you're doing, to build what you're building. And even if you have felt like you were in that Five of Pentacles energy where you are weak or you feel like you don't have enough or the resources or you don't have the support, it's all within you, Pisces. What's challenging, Pisces, at this time? I think you're realizing how strong you are at this time. Page of Cups. So again, with this being a challenge, I would say this might look like you don't have a lot of support. You don't have a lot of people who are coming to you with good news and accolades and telling you how well you're doing or how much they admire what you're doing. This could mean that your resources are honestly running a little bit dry at this time, and opportunities might seem like they are not coming. But what I want you to understand with this being your challenge position is that eventually it will go into the upright. And you taking the step towards empowering yourself and making a decision to do better for yourself and by yourself will equal you receiving offers and support and aligned situations in time. But right now, it might seem like things are a little bit bleak and that the opportunities are falling short or that you're just not getting where you thought you'd be by now. And especially you don't feel that you have emotional support from others. I didn't ask any questions, but the Queen of Cups comes out. And that's showing me here that this is all about you filling your cup. You don't need the others to approve of whatever it is that you're doing. Judgment card here. This is something you're being called to do. A decision that you are being told to make from the Most High. So strength at this time for Pisces. Yeah, this isn't about anyone else. Yeah, close out this chapter. So this is the World card saying that this chapter of your life where you sat on the sidelines, where you were kind of just following the status quo, it's not, you're not on that timeline anymore. This is an opportunity for you to grow out of situations where you lacked balance and harmony, where you lacked this trust within yourself to create a better aligned future for yourself. And so your strength with the World card is you're ready to expand. You're ready to open up your wings. Again, if you look at this card here, I don't know if this is a phoenix or if this is just a bird, but I see this expression, this flight, this freedom that you are about to take on. And again, it does require inner strength, represented here by the Emperor, and the love and the support, the care, the opportunities that you need, even if they're not here yet, they're on their way. You just need to close out this cycle that you're in, Pisces. It's been a long journey though for you. I see here with the Hermit card to the Strength card to the Eight of Pentacles. You've been working really, really hard to get out of this situation, to complete a cycle, to go through a deep introspective period of your life, to uncover what it is that you actually want for yourself. It has taken a lot of inner strength. It has taken a lot of faith in the process, and also not giving up on yourself. And this is like a new Pisces. This is a Pisces that is becoming more self-assured. and a Pisces who's no longer willing to stay in cycles and in situations that are not serving them anymore. Closing out that cycle. It's beautiful. Queen of Cups is here again. So this is about filling your cup. Area of focus for Pisces. Love this. You have the King of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. So this is about doing a soul-called mission. A soul-called... And like this mission doesn't have to be like, oh, I came to this earth with this, like, this mission could be, my sole purpose on this earth is to live a life that takes from none and only gives to others, right? You could have some mantra like that. This could be a soul mission where you are completely in harmony and balance with your emotions. Meaning that you do what makes you happy. This is about you finding balance, reciprocity in relationships. This is about balancing your emotions. This is what they want you to focus on. This is about you coming into alignment with yourself, Pisces. And in so doing, many of you will find a soul calling or a soul gift or a soul, I want to say like a soul family, a soul relationship that gives you the opportunity to be the best version of yourself. Your King of Pentacles, your King of Cups to your Queen of Cups. Both cards are coming out. Strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Strong water, intuitive, empath energy. And so how can you utilize this grounded nature within you to give to others, to align with your soul's call, to align with your soul's mission, your soul's work? You're divinely protected on this journey that you're taking, Pisces. And it comes from also being steady within your emotions. The King of Cups is very emotionally grounded. And because you are so sensitive, right? This one says, your sensitivity to energy is your intuitive gift. This is also a way in which you are becoming a deeper empath, a deeper psychic, a deeper intuitive. And that is what is going to allow you to give to others, receive from others, and find more balance in your everyday. This is a slowdown that you're probably going to make in your life as well, Pisces. It's a place of strength, but I do see like a more slowed, pulled back life. One that is more aligned with your truth and really brings in a lot of peace. I'm seeing a lot of peace coming into your life. Near future for Pisces. A lot of cards here, Pisces. Let's see. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Knight of Swords. The High Priestess. The Ten of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. A lot of layers here. So let's start off with our bestie here, the High Priestess. Near future, you're very tapped in. You're tapped in beyond the veil. You're tapped into your psychic and intuitive gifts. You are tapped into making decisions based on what you feel within that third eye. That activation of I see truth, I see clearly. Ace of Swords. Your divine gift of clarity is coming through you becoming aligned with your higher self. And thus that balance and that harmony that you desire in your life will come in because you have tapped into your inner reservoir of your Queen of Cups, your King of Cups, and your High Priestess energy. There is something that you're being called to, something that you are going to be working on. I am picking up lately on a lot of you expanding your intuitive gifts, becoming very prosperous and abundant by tapping into those resources, which could be why the Ten of Pentacles is here. And many of you are no longer going to sit on the sidelines of your life and allow yourself to be bullied and taken advantage of, living out the Pisces martyr archetype. And you are going to begin to live in your truth, and you are going to begin to really be led by your intuition and by your gifts. Many of you are also going to be like a mystery to a lot of people. They're not going to understand you. They're not going to understand this path that you're going down. A lot of you don't understand this path that you're going down, but it is a way in which you are leading yourself to more abundance in your life. Not just of physical money, but of just like happiness, joy, peace, prosperity. You are taking flight. I'm going to look back at these cards again. So it says energetic sensitivity, divine protection, inner strength, and empowered decisions. You have made a decision to change something huge in your life. I'm still not feeling a direct answer from Spirit about what that is. And it could be because there's so many of you. But you have clarity about where you need to go. Your gifts have opened up to teach you and to show you that this is the new direction that your life is taking. Your life wants more balance, it wants more harmony, it wants more peace. And it can only gain that truth and that clarity about what you need to do next, especially for those of you that this is going to involve career. And this might even involve like a move, the World card. Some type of foundational change, could be even at like the way that you live your life, the structures that you live by. That came up in yesterday's reading about like you being persecuted for your beliefs, but those are actually what's going to make you the most abundant in this lifetime. So just picking up on some of that energy. Recent past for Pisces. We have the Strength card. Tell me more. The Empress and the Four of Wands. Wow, Pisces. So, recent past, you relied upon yourself, your inner strength, to move you through these mountains, to move you up and down the valleys and through the rivers and through the forests and the swamps and the lakes, right? You've had a lot of different areas of your life that have been a challenge and been a struggle, right? So this Strength card is here to show you that inner resilience, that inner power, that Emperor energy, it was always within you. You're just now finding this stability within yourself, though. I feel like many of you are just now coming into your power, just now making those empowered decisions. But you chose, Empress to the Four of Wands, to go down an aligned path. 1111, you're on the right path. We see that in the Four of Wands, to be able to celebrate and enjoy your life. This is so broad, and this is like it's like a deeper message than I feel like I'm even really picking up on. But the Empress energy is one of like love and freedom and peace and rest. And the Four of Wands is celebration and community and just joy. And it's like you have chosen your joy above all else. Like maybe it's not even that deep. Maybe I'm overreaching. Like the choice was to just create a stable foundation where you are happy, Pisces, where your emotions are in check, where you're living a more peaceful life, where the opportunities to come in and to be your creative self are, finding you. You're closing out chapters where you were overworked, underpaid, mistreated, misaligned. You see your truth. You see where, there's been karmatic cycles that have needed to close, especially in regard to relationships, commitments, partnerships, strongholds. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning to show you that you are on this divinely aligned path and you are divinely protected. There's this step that you needed to take in order to find the basis of your life where you were the strength, where you were the pillar. You may have relied on others a lot throughout your life. A lot of codependency is coming through at this time. Toxic attachments to not only people, but bad habits, vices. But I see here, though, through that High Priestess energy, that like your soul is calling you for more. Your soul is asking you to do more. And the strength to do these things has always been within you, though many people try to dim your light. Advice, Pisces? Advice? I hear the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Many of you have been just literally having to make choices. Advice is the Chariot. The Chariot is about forward movement. I see new timelines. I see a new life. I see newly aligned partners. I see a new path. I see a new purpose for so many of you. And if it's maybe not a new purpose, it's like you're finally following your purpose. You're finally on that yellow brick road. You're finally like, I see what I need to see. And I've gone through the trials and tribulations that I needed to go through in order to realize my power. In order to understand that I don't need everybody else's validation. In order to close out cycles and chapters that were not aligned with your highest good, and without all of these things happening, you wouldn't have been able to awaken that third eye, see the strength was always within you, and tread down this new golden path to your new life, to your freedom. And there is something beautiful about the struggle and the storm. And it's taken a lot of willpower, strength. Yeah. To be this version of yourself that you knew you always could be. Many are called, but few are chosen. That's coming through. And I also hear the path less traveled. Some of you don't even know where this path is taking you, but you're on the yellow brick road, kind of like Dorothy was, where she didn't know exactly what was going to be in that Emerald City when she got to the Wizard of Oz. But she knew that there was changes. And as she walked down this path, she met the different characters. The lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. All the things that you're going to need to find. Like, you don't know exactly where you're going. I feel like that's why I don't know exactly what this reading is saying. Because you don't know exactly where you're going. You just know that wherever this is, your third eye is telling you to a more aligned and protected space where there is balance and harmony. And you're also going to be sharing these gifts with others, teaching them how to go down this aligned path. Just follow the yellow brick road. Your environment. This is interesting reading. 3 of Swords. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, the Page of Wands. This is saying your environment has been fraught with burden, heartbreak, insecurities, disappointments, challenges, failures. But there is more for you. Page of Wands. New beginning. A message of a fresh start. Some of you are literally starting over. Like, your life is taking you down a path you've never been down before. You've let go of a lot of your worldly associations, possessions for some of you. You've gotten rid of the relationships. You've gotten rid of the homes. You've gotten rid of the jobs that weren't in alignment with you anymore. You've gotten rid of the family and the friends and all of these things. Just all of the things that could possibly be taken from you. I feel like a lot of you have dealt with a lot of loss. Could have even been issues with your health. And then now you have this energy here in your environment that's saying, seek more, do more, stretch yourself to new heights, deeper depths. Get ready to take yourself on a journey and experience life in a new way. One that gives you more rest. 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Hopes and fears for Pisces. The Moon card. You have some fears about what's coming next. You see that yellow road? You can't see down that road. Spirit's not letting you see all the way down the road. And part of the journey of trusting and understanding that we're headed into like a whole new world is understanding that we can't see it all. It needs to slowly be revealed to us so that we go through the experiences that we were meant to go through that are to shape us into who we're supposed to be when we get to the other side of this hypothetical road. You are being asked to trust, to have faith, to use your intuition. You will meet people along the way that are going to help assist you and to bring you up and to help you navigate. Follow your true north. And that is basically following your purpose in the path that God has laid in front of you. And remember how brave you are when the times get tough. But this is like seeing in the dark when you see the moon card. There's not a lot that you can really prepare yourself for other than be ready for the unexpected. And that's why you had this third eye opening, so that you could feel into these decisions and understand that even though you can't see where you're going, you're divinely protected. You have the strength to get through any adversity, anyone trying to hold you back. And that third eye activation, this deeper connection to your intuition, helps you to make empowered decisions as you go down this road you don't really fully see. You are so sensitive to the energy around you that even your senses are saying, change is afoot. You must go down this new path. You must change where you are headed. And for some of you, I really just see kind of like this complete dissolution of an old life. Almost like you're being set to restart and to go in a new direction. Some of you are going to travel, and it's not going to be local either. It's going to be a little bit far off. And the new life starts when you get there. Potential outcome for Pisces. What an interesting reading. We have 5 of Wands. Tell me more. The Fool and the Star. So I have to kind of cover the star up, so we'll bring her up in a minute. After a lot of fighting, tribulation, difficulties, hurdles, battles, complications, you are going to reach a new life, a new path, a new purpose. Something's unfolding that many of you are just starting to get whiff of. For me, it's my new purpose as a healer and as a teacher, as a tarot reader, an intuitive, and a guide, right, for others. What is it for you? This is a time where you're going to be falling into the energy of true healing, balance, restoration. And I believe you are going to become a brand new person. This person in this image is completely nude. They've stripped bare. They're coming as they are. They're being reborn. There's a rebirth process of who you are, Pisces. And it comes after a lot of struggle. But it rebuilds you up so that you can form the connections that you need to form to be the person you were always meant to be around other energetically sensitive souls too. Soul family coming in strong. Give us some energy here. What do we need to share with the collective? Navigate. It says beacons of light in the night sky are there to guide you. So right now, this is all about just being willing to be navigated by the bits and pieces that you pick up along the way. Who you run into. That YouTube video that randomly pops up. Maybe you're out at the store and you run into somebody you've never met before and they have something to give you. They're going to kind of help guide your path. There's a path that you're meant to go down, a decision that you're making to change your life and to change your life's trajectory. Full moon energy. So it says protect your energy and hold your stars close. So the next full moon is going to be very significant for you, Pisces. It's going to be in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius rules the 10th house, which is your social status, your public figure house. It's your career house. It's the energy of like how others see you in the world. So how others see you visibly is about to change. A lot of you are rising up into some type of notoriety. Maybe fame. That's been coming up a lot in the collective. People will know your name. You're going to be known for something different than maybe what you've been known for. Eternity. It says, give yourself permission to slow down. This is giving me the energy that time is insignificant at this time. This is a soul's calling that has been calling you for some time, Pisces. Manifest. You may have manifested a change in your life. It says dream deep and ask for what you want. And that's coming in as a gift. You've been wanting a change, and here it is. A leap of faith energy is coming in, and it brings a lot of happiness to your life. I'm going to take 2 more, please, Spirit. Where's Pisces headed? Any words of encouragement? Let this please go by. You have phases. It says shine even when you're not whole. So this is you transitioning from one phase, one energetic part of you, an old part of you into a new part of you. I'm getting world card energy. So it's like the old phase is done. You're walking into a new chapter. You are becoming a new person, and you have thrive. So it says there's enough space for the moon and her stars not to tear each other down. So this is an opportunity for you to thrive. You have been You've been in situations where you couldn't really grow properly, where you were around people who were taking from you, where you weren't emotionally and energetically balanced. Your sensitivity has been telling you it's time for you to make a change. It's time to go in a new direction. It's time to, especially for those of you that this is going to like change your career. And if you're not at the age where you're thinking career, job, whatever that is, this could be like a vocation, something that you're supposed to share with the collective. And it does not matter which age you are. You are here right now for a specific purpose and a specific reason. New Horizons is on the bottom of the deck. I think the reason why this message is a little bit jumbled is because everybody is going through such a different shift. And so many of you are about to go on new horizons and just be in a state of being brand new, that this reading, it has to be broad for you to grasp that. And tell me in the comments what it is that you're going through. And it says, old ways won't open new doors. And so this means that you're about to become a brand new person who doesn't follow the old ways. Go ahead and leave me a sun in the comments if you're still here, which is going to indicate new horizons, new beginnings for you. All right, the ravens are here. It says messengers, ancient wisdom, magic, spirit world, life and death. So if you've been seeing ravens, or if you've been channeling that energy, if you see them after this reading, it's confirmation for you that you are about to go through a big transformation. It's a trick, a scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, manipulation. What you've been doing, where you've been placing yourself, this phony illusion of this 3D reality that we live in, that you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to work this 9 to 5, you're supposed to, have your 401k, retire like this, work like that, take these loans out, do this. It's all an illusion. You're seeing through it. Angel numbers could be guiding you at this time, letting you know that you're on the right path. It shows 444, 333, 1111, and 1212. Death card is here, so death to the old version of yourself. Thief, stealing property, robbing you of your energy, time, and money. So many of you are also being told to get away from a lot of things that have been taken from you in your life, if not physically, then energetically. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. We're going to just take one at a time. I just want to take a few more. There's a lot of cards, though. It could be dealing with some legal situations. So, you have love spell, potions, rituals, attraction, self-love, and romance. There's a lot of focus on you at this time. Self-love. You may want to do things like mirror work, working with crystals, mantras, things like that really help you to focus on the self and on loving yourself and calling in more energy towards you. You also have burning bridges. And so again, there's no turning back. You're moving on to something completely new, something that you don't even know. Like the old life, it's over. And I'm going to take this last card here. You have journey, travel, and distance, and it shows the world. So many of you are going through a physical journey. Some of you, it's going to be a spiritual journey. As you can see, there's a planet there, right? So this is going to be a journey of the mind, the self, the heart. Ooh, this one popped out too. It says affliction, delusion, and suffering. So there's going to be an ending to that. This pretty picture that you may have painted of yourself for so long that was living in an illusion. It wasn't where you were supposed to be going, Pisces. I just feel this reading is saying new, a new status, a new way that you see yourself, balance in your emotions. I saw the energy of navigating and finding people along your path that are going to help you, seeing in the dark, trying new things, being led by your angel numbers, focusing on self-love and attraction, realizing that this has all just been a scheme, a setup. You are so sensitive to this energy that you have picked up that there needs to be a transition in the way that the world sees you and a way in which you also perceive your world. So Pisces, I'm going to leave this here. Let this message kind of soak in. This is a little bit of a strange energy that came through this message, but I'm going with it. I hope that you were able to catch what I was putting down. If you enjoyed this message, Pisces, please like this video. I will see you again tomorrow with another reading, and I can't wait to keep connecting with these beautiful souls who are on this new ascended path. So take care of yourselves and be ready for a brand new version of you. This is a transition point for sure. All right, and I look forward to the full moon in Sagittarius with you. All right, take care, Pisces. Bye-bye.